on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go now? Here's Nico Horner. And the pitch. That missed by a lot. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
On the ground, right side. Lux. Over to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Ian Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. End of a half inning of play, no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill, Justin Steele. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And a curve is down and in. And another ball. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And there's a foul ball. Smith, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. That one not close. 1-2 the count. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Now here is James Outman.
Oh, that's too high.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball one. Two outs. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand batter waits.
Well,
that's outside. Now 3-1. The pitch. And that's ball four.
Take the base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
0-1 down. And that one is lifted in the air. And it stays fair. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0. Two gone with runners at the corners. Here comes Chris Taylor. First pitch just misses.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Falling behind 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fought off foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
That one misses. 3-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the 3-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Count this ball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Dansby Swanson stands in, and a foul ball. Swanson, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Pickoff throw. Bellinger dives back. And the righty deals. And it's 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Up and in. They're now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
So now here's the DH, Christopher Morel.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's Yan Gomes. And that's a little high. Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a pitch. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Comebacker to the mound. On to first, and Gomes is retired. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's Kike Hernandez.
The right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And he deals. That's down and in. The wind of the pitch. Right side. Corner. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Gavin.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie. He had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a car giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
Gomes hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
And here it comes. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith drifts towards it, squeezes it, 1 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Nick Madrigal batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Corner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. That's out number 3. Cubs lead 1, and they're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
The line to kick the pitch.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And that gets down into the gap. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Not close with that one. 1-0. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they add a pair. It's 4-0.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Once he digs in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman walked his first time. Fastball for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so Maybe that's something he can build off of.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Taylor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Two out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And now the lefty. Corner over to first. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Ian Happ up to hit.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Gets it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One down, here comes Cody Bellinger. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Righty delivers in the air out towards left center, and there's 2 away. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom four, and now the right fielder, Kike Hernandez. Steele back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The wind and the pitch. Down the left field line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center. Happ moving under it. Drops into the glove.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
That's a ball.
Up and in, and that is ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Kicks and fires. That's ripped. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Justin Steele departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the long. New arm coming on after the break. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Drew Smiley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Hernandez, the lead runner out at second. Betts over at first with 1 away. And they're all loaded up.
Pitches down.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. That's towards center. Bellinger makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Muncy up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Out in front with the swing, and that is
One
strike
ball,
one.
strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Madrigal brings it in. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the dirt, 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ripped into right field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Grounded out his first time. And that's outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Yan Gomes waits. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Bush batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Morel over at first with 1 away. And a pitch. And that one almost got him. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Freeman has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Man at first. Here's Nick Madrigal. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. And a foul ball. And now it's even up. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking. Out number 3. One left for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The lefty fires. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So man aboard, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, great stop. Over to Swanson. He turns it on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Smiley, 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2010. The pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Gomes. Too late for the throw. Safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And that's down and away. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at third, 2 away.
Two and oh.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The pitch. That one a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. At the belt and fires. That one finds the zone, and now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs with a runner at third. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. One left for L.A., but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nico Horner. Ohtani back to work.
1-0.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That clips the corner. And another ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Strike on the inside corner.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So they're down to their final out. Ian Happ will hit next. And that one fouled off. And ball 1. And another ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers get a shutout on the mound.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
That's why you like it, babe.